I feel like this might be my first video of 2016. So, yay, Happy New Year. Trisha, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you had a safe trip. Traveling around the world is absolutely amazing. I've traveled around the country quite a bit because of my job and moving from Michigan down to Key West, and then going to VidCon, being in Texas for a bunch of meetings for my job. Traveling is a lot of fun, and it really opens your eyes. My brother left Michigan for like the first time since he was a child within the past couple of years because of work, and he loved it. He loved going to, I believe one of them was Kentucky. He went to LA to work for a couple weeks on some jobs, and he loves traveling. And when I went to Colombia, seeing another culture, another way of life, just completely blew my mind. It's just so interesting to see how people in South America view people from the States. Like, I didn't know they get offended. Like, I figured they would, but like they get offended when we would refer to ourselves as Americans. Like, people in Colombia were like, we're Americans too. This is South America. You're just from North America. So we kind of had to train ourselves to say states as opposed to American, and that was just part of it. And being up in the mountains, traveling. Just I want to do it more. Hopefully, we'll be going to the Philippines. I'm looking up my map on the wall because I believe we have a mission trip going to the Philippines this year. I might be going back to Colombia later towards the end of the year, but we'll just see how that happens. We'll just see how that works out and plays out. It's funny you should talk about animals and having a dog and having a pet, because like I know how you felt about dogs in the beginning, but specifically, this is gonna get all shaky. This is my new adventure. His name is Frankie. He is 5 years old. He is a rat terrier. Get this so we don't show anything we're not supposed to again. Lock that in. Lock that in. Now, I've always had dogs growing up, so having an animal around isn't a problem to me, but I've never taken care of one by myself before. Frankie comes from one of my friends. Her name's Michelle. She's an artist, like an actual painting, well-known artist in Canada, and she's just gotten severely allergic to him over the past couple of years, and she knows that I've been really lonely and really depressed down here by myself. So she asked if I would be interested in taking Frankie from her, and so she gave me a bunch of his stuff and let me have him for a couple of weeks. And she came over the other day and said, how do you think it's a good fit? Do you think it's going to work? And I said, Michelle, I don't really think I'll be giving him back. I wasn't really planning on it when you gave him to me. It's been some learning and some adjustment period. But he is fully trained, and he is a therapy dog, so he can kind of go with me wherever I need to, when he's nationally certified as being a therapy dog, so as emotional support, which is really cool. He can sit, he can do a bunch of tricks. He's already 6 years old, so I kind of missed that whole puppy phase, which is nice. He keeps looking at me, which is funny. So that's one adventure. Another adventure is my friend and I are doing a 5K. Well, we did a 5K, and like going to VidCon and seeing how much bigger I was than everybody was really depressing, especially when I saw like I was a giant compared to you. So we signed up for the Key West 5K. I came in top 25 for the walking section. I got this cool shirt and this little bib number thing, and that's really fun and awesome. So I signed up again for the Hemingway Sunset 5K, which is happening in July, I believe. And I'm really wanting to take care of myself, and I'm really wanting to feel better just about my own appearance. It's become normal for me to sit in front of a camera like this naked and just kind of talk and vlog with you and the rest of the Naked Army. But I would like to change the way that I look, and I'm taking small positive steps in that direction, going for walks, going for jogs. Having this dog is going to help me get out and be active during the evenings and whatnot. So I think for my new adventures, it's just going to be trying to get in shape and raise a dog. Other than that, everything else is just shoot from the hip as always. Look forward to next week's topic, and glad you're back. I'm glad you had a safe, wonderful, fun time. It was really cool seeing those video clips and pictures. If you really want, I have one of my best friends from seminary actually lives in New Zealand. He graduated and moved back to New Zealand. And I can check with him or talk with him and see what he knows about that animal and whatnot, and we can do something. If you're interested, please let me know. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week.